Hello and welcome to our practical guide to legal spend management. Today we'll talk about the concept of unbundling contract services. My name is Sylvia Hodges-Silverstein and I'm talking with Andy Banquer. Andy, thank you for taking the time to talk about unbundling with me. Can you explain the concept in the context of contract services?
Sure, I am happy to expound on this topic, Sylvia. Let's first start with the idea of unbundling. This entails looking at the various tasks required to deliver a service and mapping out a delivery model that right-sources those tasks. In the context of contracting, the process generally begins after a lead or sourcing partner is qualified and the parties are ready to document that relationship. And after it's determined which agreement form will be used, which is not necessarily insignificant, the drafting party prepares the contract and customizes it for the relationship. The next step is to provide it to the other side, who reviews it, provides proposed changes. This then leads to a negotiation. Stalemates are often escalated to subject matter experts or approvers. Then a final version is eventually agreed upon. Then the next step is gaining the approvals and signatures, and after the contract is fully executed, is uploaded into a database, and often a summary is prepared and key terms abstracted. For companies that have higher maturity levels in data capture and analysis, relevant deal data is captured and used to measure performance, assess risk, and to improve contracting tools. Of course, there's also the invoice process and post-obligation management. So as you can see, there are many tasks. Some are very routine, others more complex. Unbundling means distributing those tasks to the right resources. An experienced contract negotiator does not also need to be the drafter, the reviewer, the signature gatherer, or the data abstractor. Each task should be performed by the right level resource, and often the right resource is a technology tool. We're seeing increasing capabilities with today's tools, which are now going beyond e-signatures and data abstraction. Contract administrators, data specialists, and project managers all have a role. In fact, it's best to have a team of skilled resources doing the different tasks as they perform with greater efficiency. And it's essential to have change management professionals setting the tone and paving the way for change.
And it sounds as if it really takes a village to efficiently manage contracting. Can this work with bespoke contracts that typically require an experienced lawyer or contract negotiator?
Yes, it can, because the principle of unbundling works in any setting. Even the most complex contracting requires a combination of tasks that can be right-sourced. Right-sourcing works best when there are good tools in place to guide the person performing the task. So with routine contracts, good playbooks, process guides, and training enable less experienced resources to perform tasks that were previously handled by senior resources. As with custom and complex contracts, there may not be a playbook to enable preliminary review or negotiation, but there will always be a need for good processes, data capture, and deal management, especially for the more complex deals. So the village really is needed, and it can ultimately reduce both costs and speed to closure.
Thank you for listening. To learn more about unbundling, please download the Legal Spend Management Primer at buyinglegal.com/LSM. Thank you very much.